Yeah, I want to just mention, it's very good, very easy to separate bad and good. Our focus is trying to separate, distill, find companies which have the building blocks of greatness and large scale. So new lens, have we moved beyond obsolete labels, small, mid, large, digital, non-digital, theme, this, that? Do we understand the capabilities of the fish in a competitive position? Have we identified the pond well? That's half the job in some way. And the entire ecosystem. Every company takes a lot of work. Every industry takes a lot of work. Where are we in the S-curve? So just a few minutes on where my focus has been in the last 3-4 years, and probably in the next few years also. There is a book that I've launched. It's only for our internal investors, so it's not available publicly. And there are several sessions on YouTube and webinars and all that. Energy GigaTrend, which is a combination of physics, economics, and geopolitics. It's a multi-decade, multi-technology, multi-terawatt, multi-trillion-dollar trend. We are probably, my founders and myself, we are one of the largest investors in this ecosystem. And this has been my Vivekananda's moment. From 4th January 2022 till now, I've only focused on this area. In our lifetime or the next lifetime, this is going to be the biggest industry, bigger than IT, pharma, chemical combined, right? This is going to be the biggest profit pool. And I'm just going to whoosh through it, given where are we on the time. Okay, we are at 48 minutes, so I have 5-10 minutes more. S-curve is going to happen here, no matter what Trump says. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. By the way, the headline is something else, but the fact of data in US is something else. I'm tracking every project in India, every project in US, everything that's happening in China. That's my monthly thing. The evidence of data is very different. This is what the narrative is. This is going to be the deepest capex opportunity. 30 से 50 trillion dollar या 50 trillion dollar की capex opportunity है. There are multiple facets to how I've analyzed, decomposed, country-wise, project-wise. Yeah, India में क्या होगा and all that. I'll show you some stuff. This is Tesla's view. 10 trillion dollar capex होगा. It's highly understated, but that's what it's an old slide. 3 से 4 trillion dollar का capex हर साल होगा. And today we're at 1 trillion dollars, so the capex is going to rise. Every boom in the past reaches 5 to 6% of GDP. We are today at the cusp of beginning of a boom in renewables. Okay, and previous communication infrastructure cycle, China, commodity or cloud e-commerce, they all reached 5% of GDP. There is more study that we have done. I'm just trying to put it in a picture. So energy transition, energy rewiring of the ecosystem has just begun. This is the future, 100% solar wind battery. Last night, I got a bit late in sleeping, 2 बजे सोते because Rajasthan has launched the biggest tender in the world. Okay, India भी कुछ चीजों में China से सीख रहा है. If somebody has to see what China is, actually वहाँ पर जाकर depression नहीं होता because जो size and scale है, you come back and you feel depressed up here. But आपको कुछ सीखना है life में, या तो Apple in China पढ़ लो, नहीं Apple, but just 15 दिन China tour करें. You'll feel depressed where we are. I took a test drive of SU7, Xiaomi की जो कार है, 32 लाख में गाड़ी बिक रही है. वो car is probably worth 2 crores, in terms of the value. It'll give a Porsche 911 a run for its money. If Chinese are allowed to export, मैंने वो BYD seal book भी की, ले भी आया था, but it's so low, it's not right for the Indian roads. So Chinese in terms of technology. If somebody really wants to read about China, read the Make in China policy. I'll be writing a detailed webinar and thing on that, Make in China. India is trying to imbibe that. It's 8 industries that China strategically identified 15 years back and how they built all those industries through support and a lot of other things. So this is the future, wind, solar, battery. In our lifetime, and I'll show you a video, you don't have to believe it. This is the current energy ecosystem architecture, and in next 12 years, entire energy infrastructure around the world will change. It could be 12 saal, it could be 15 saal, nothing beyond, right? And we've done a lot of work around every part of the value chain, whether it be renewables, power, digitization, whether it be power components, discoms, everything. And this will happen despite our companies democracy, which is a big limiting factor. Everything is going to get digitized, electrified. In 2000, there were limitations to what ecosystems could be electrified. Now every part of the ecosystem is going to be electrified. Buildings, industry, transport, everything. My next project is around battery, energy storage. We've done a large investment there. Then green hydrogen, and I focus on these industries. I spent 3 months on that. The whole power of Middle East and US is going to shift towards East. It's already happening. I'll not spend too much of time. This is the first ever in the humanities history where everybody is aligned to a single trend, which is because of energy security, energy affordability, clean energy, private equity ho, sovereign wealth funds ho, consumer ho, corporate ho, everybody is aligned to this mega trend. Solar, 2000 mein I think I'll conclude this because we've out of time. Okay, just this. There are multiple technologies across the world, but the most scalable is solar and battery. Simple and scalable leads to a snowball effect that no politician can interrupt. This is the future in terms of, and it's already happening in India. It's already happening in India. So solar is the most versatile, malleable, adaptable, and scalable technology in the world. And I can't come across any other technology where 25 साल के लिए आप कुछ चीज खरीद रहे हो and it has to perform at top, it has to perform at 25 years for you. There's a lot of other technology discussion that is publicly available from our side on YouTube and all. So this whole flywheel of renewables, electrification, efficiency is, yesterday in the night I was talking to a gentleman about digital transformers, energy efficiency loss related. You'll see a big boom there. He's not here right now. Yeah, so solar आप 1 kV का भी लगा सकते हो और 1 gigawatt का भी लगा सकते हो. So it's one of the most malleable, versatile, scalable technologies for that reason. इस साल CY25 में 600 gigawatt का solar लगा है. 20 साल पहले it was 1 gigawatt annually. इस साल 600 gigawatt लगा है. And within 4 or 5 years, it will be 1 terawatt annually. I don't think so. Most people understand the perspective, so let me give you. What is 1 megawatt? 1 gigawatt is 1000 megawatt. What is 1 megawatt? 1 megawatt को transport करने के लिए 340 feet container चाहिए. And we are talking about 6000 megawatt every year, as of now. I attended Cinex Solar in Shanghai. It's a great conference to attend every year. Today we are at 2.2 terawatt. It will become 20-30 terawatt in the next 30 years. And Elon Musk tweet करता रहता है कि every month कि solar should be 90% of the world. So the industry cycle is just about beginning, and the advent of battery energy storage technology will only accelerate this adoption. मैं इंडिया का दिखाता हूँ. So India, the national plan that NTPC and all the others have presented, we are going from 22% renewable energy to 60% in the next few years. This is the more detailed plan. There is amazing content from Power Ministry, and at the pace at which they work, it's crazy. So solar should become 10x from here in the next 20 years in terms of capacity. This is a big trend there. I'm not going into detail. This is my growth model that India will need anywhere between 1400 gigawatt of solar or abhi 110 gigawatt. So we have still a long way. We are importing 1 lakh crores of solar equipment. Just one part. There's so much of import. खाली इसी का import substitution already चालू हो गया. Already India has become module independent and cell independent हो जाएगा 2 साल में. फिर wafer हो जाएगा. Power electronics में already regulations आ गए हैं. There is आत्मनिर्भर. Solar companies are growing much faster than renewable companies are growing much faster than software companies. 30-40% growth hai, but caveat, I'm not trying to suggest any stock advice and all that. You're going to see the creation of multiple mega companies in this ecosystem. And it's not simple to analyze. It's taken me at least 1,000 hours to understand this. There are a lot of narratives that go around: overcapacity, competitive intensity, technology obsolescence, regulation, capex intensity, terminal value. I don't want to spend time over it. We've also taken several years to figure out, and that's why our investment sizes are very different. This is a book that I couldn't carry. It's a large book. It's a heavy book. I forgot, but I'll send Rajiv ji a copy. It's out of print. 1,000 copies print किए थे, So it took me almost 6 months to author this book. The reason why I authored this book was मैं presentations and webinars करके थक गया था. मुझे लगा लोगों को समझाना, and a lot of these companies used to call me present to the board, and I used to like, you guys are still sleeping. It's only a few companies in this country which have woken up to how big this industry is going to be. So I had to make that impact, and that's why this book. So manufacturing is weaponized in this world. Don't try to find idealism. It's weaponized completely. And ये नया India है, ये घुसेगा भी, मारेगा भी. So what India is doing, recently we made an investment in a CCTV company, and the regulations around CCTV industry is completely changed in the last 3-4 months. If you have studied regulations, central government जो 70 साल में नहीं किया, वो last 5-7 साल में. So obviously India में हर चीज देर से होती है, 2 स्टेप आगे 1 स्टेप पीछे, but जो भी सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट कर रही है ना, एब्सोल्यूट धुरंधर. So उनका मैंने कितने सारे systems create करके रखे हैं to track the regulations, but I still find it hard. So in every industry they have created, concluding thoughts, robots. There are several new industries that are going to become mega scale. Robotics is one of them. Unfortunately, India does not have the value chain as of now. But what we try and do is a balance कि आप कुछ पढ़ो for the future and कुछ आज का market में क्या करना है. Robots is one area that we want to study. So investing is about balancing past lessons and future agility. So we have to. That's about it. Before I show you a video of how industries transform. But I've already spoken about this. But I want to stay away from information and price related. Even though I need to learn that system, but I want to detach. Knowledge now is commoditized because of AI, because we have access to so many areas. Wisdom is still a journey. Come cheese karo, how to distill things, focus on few things, and obviously we are looking for kahan par we can really put large sums of capital, but it's not so easy. So I don't want to be penny wise and pound fool. So in terms of the tech stack that I use, I tend to use all of them. And for the last 20 years, I've been technology savvy because I'll have my own limitations. Even if I work 996, abhi last 2 saal se main kam kar diya, I need to have some work-life balance. But otherwise, 7 days a week, 10 hours a day was relentless for 15 odd years. But now because of technology, I don't have to work. I've really moved to a 4-hour day. Now the depth and breadth of research can be delegated. 1900, this is only horses. 1913, only cars. 13 साल में हजारों साल का automotive system, mobility system change हो गया है. So the concluding video is going to drive home the point.
There is usually a long period of equilibrium where nothing seems to happen. And suddenly, everything changes.
We want to focus on one case study, transportation only.
Horses were the main way of getting around for thousands of years. Carriages got better, and their use spread, but the transport system remained the same. At the dawn of the 20th century, a convergence occurred that opened a window of extraordinary new possibilities. Innovations in steel and rubber production, the pneumatic tire, the combustion engine, made possible an affordable and functioning car. But there were huge barriers. Early cars were expensive and unreliable. There were no paved roads, no supply chains or mechanics, no manufacturing capacity, and few oil wells or refineries. Few people knew how to drive. Outside a few enthusiasts tinkering in their workshops, no one recognized the possibilities, least of all the horse and carriage industry, which dismissed early cars as a rich person's toy. But as costs and capabilities improved rapidly, the niche expanded through a self-reinforcing cycle of increasing demand and economies of scale, cost reductions, increasing investment, and accelerating innovation. The invention of the moving production line in car finance made cars even more affordable. The horse and carriage industry could not compete. Their deep expertise in the old system, their inability to see beyond their narrow lens, was their greatest liability. It's why disruptors always come from outside the incumbency. By the time the establishment realized what was happening, it was too late. The S-curve had overtaken them. Within 20 years, they were destroyed by a death spiral of dwindling demand, escalating costs, plummeting investments, and reversing economies of scale. Cars could go faster, further, carry more load, and created new market opportunities far beyond the niche of the horse. Cascading impacts were unleashed that changed everything. The transport industry was transformed, but so too were agriculture, retail, and mining, where we lived and worked, the structure of our cities. Cars transformed war, health, geopolitics, and the environment. They created previously unthinkable possibilities, both good and bad. This is our secret, a lens that reveals what goes on beneath the surface, where the complex forces that drive the patterns of change play out. Predicting the future based on past trends can help in times of stability, but in periods of rapid change, it can lead to big mistakes. That's because disruption isn't a straight line. It comes with rapid change and sweeping, far-reaching consequences that can transform entire industries in a handful of years. Who would have thought the smartphone could disrupt the oil industry? But that's what's so fascinating about disruption. It's not limited to technology, but has the power to change society at large.